Sorry, friends. I did not recognize if it was recording or not. So, what a day for recording today. But I'm not going to get into all that. I was talking about our camper. I'm hoping that the first part of this is there. But I was just saying we went by Camping World and we bought flannel sheet sets for $6.99. They were on clearance. Plus, we have a Good Sam's membership. We've had it in the past. We re-upped it. And voila. We have great sheets. Gorgeous plaid sheets. And the color, I'll try to get some pictures up on Instagram soon. But it really is a neat camper. It's in blues. It has some striping. Has some of their things on it that we may or may not take off. We also have the interior is basically beige, which isn't my favorite, with a touch of blue. So, you know, I'm bringing out the blue. And then we're just adding some colors in there just to have something bright in there. It's very beige, very beige. So anyways, it's a lovely camper, huge walk-in pantry. We may convert that back to another bathroom. Like I said earlier, we have a separate bedroom with a door, nice, full-size bathroom, very nice. It has a recliner, the rocker recliner, which is fantastic for me with my knee. 2 seats that swivel around in the front, and then a couch that will make out. I don't like the couch. It was original to the coach. She had bought a leather one, and then she took it out. I don't know why. She said it was too big. I'm going to try to reach out and see if I can buy that couch. She has it in Arizona. But in the meantime, I bought a cover that will come today off of Amazon for the couch, praying it fits. And then that will be more blue. And then I can take it off and wash it after we camp every time. I am going to do a lot to the fabric of the couch. It's there. They had a dog. And the dog was on everything. And so she even like put the dog bed. Why she left the dog bed in, I don't know. We don't have dogs. But she put it on the bedspread, which we knew we weren't going to keep anyways. That came with the coach. We're going to put a beautiful doubled blanket that we bought in Santa Fe on it. It's really beautiful. There's even a Native American type symbol on the back of it that I think they added, that who would have known. But anyway, so, but my husband and I had a good time getting a few things, getting some cute little plates, and then I have some other melamine plates I'm going to put in. I bought a few things like paper plates, cups, napkins, things like that. And then just, you know, things that we'll use. So I've got extra appliances, crock pots, things like that I'm going to put out in the camper. And I did not do a coffee pot. I did do a fridge press, which I really like so much better, the coffee. We have a Keurig. I'll use it until we blow it out, and then I'll probably never replace it. I think it's pretty pricey, and my husband has one in his office. He can keep it. We put one out in my cottage. It'll stay there till it blows out. And for the office in the cottage, we don't really have running water, so it makes sense. But for the kitchen, we do, so I want to go back to my French press. I love a good French press. So that catches you up. We're exhausted. We've cut down trees. We've hauled limbs. Everything. We've been to endless places trying to find filters and oil and, you know, all the things you need that have to be changed in a camper that age. It does have brand new tires, Michelin tires, so it's beautiful, and we're very thankful for that. And we're just really thankful for the camper. It looks like it's going to be hard to be out and about, at least here in Texas. So this camper opens up doors for us. We're going to do a little bit of camping locally, see how it handles it. It does need Freon. It does need a few things like that. So hopefully we don't have to have the AC fixed. If we do, it's quite an ordeal. We went by a camper repair place yesterday. You bring it in, you hope they have time, and you might get it a week later. So yeah, I mean, they may get to it in a week, I guess is really what it is. So not really thrilled with that kind of schedule, but you know, it is what it is. So sorry about the debacle with all the videoing. I videoed on this camera, didn't work. I mean, I got some kind of videos, but not all. And then this video, I thought it had canceled half in between. You probably heard me at the end of the first one going, oh no, oh my goodness. Yeah, you know how that goes. But it's beautiful. That's for next week. I love it. This is for my garden. I think it's beautiful. This kit from DEK is high end. I will use it in one more of my planners. I will put this actually probably in the back of this one, and that's where I'll use it next time. But I absolutely love it. I think it's pretty. It floats my boat. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoy hearing about what's been going on with us. We are still dealing with family health issues, and I appreciate everyone's prayers. I'm hanging in there. I did have a dental emergency last week that probably was a result of stress. I'm not going to go into a lot of it. It's kind of a not good thing. But anyways, it's something we don't have to address right away, but I will have to have surgery on my teeth. And but that's okay. God's in control. So if that's where we're at, we're just trying to wake up, get caught up, finish the projects that were in play, start on the next project, which is the camper, catch up on all my planners. And, pardon me, I took one box with me to the coast, had a blast working on things. I will not even unpack that box. It will go straight for when we go camping. It's ready to roll. It's scrapbooking and things like that. But I'm just gonna take it with me. And I have plenty of room to do that, like I said earlier, and I'm excited about that. It's been a long time since I've been excited. Things ebb and flow here as far as good times, bad times. So this will be something that will be really appreciated, and hopefully we'll have more good times. But we'll see. And again, I talked about earlier in one of my videos, mental illness is a very real issue. My sister sent a text yesterday. One of her friends committed suicide, and one of her students, actually. He was a 40-year-old man with 2 young children, and he had been working in a pandemic wing. That's all I'm going to say. ICU, I think, and it was overwhelming. She is overwhelmed right now. 2 patients died as she walked into work yesterday, and a 3rd one was put on a life-saving treatment that she had to help with, and usually that's a last-ditch effort. So just be in prayer. Be respectful of the medical community right now. They are beyond exhausted. Beyond. I know many of them, the numbers right now that I was receiving out of San Francisco and then Houston, anywhere from 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10, depending on which area we're talking about, are people that are unvaccinated in ICU. Now, I'm not here to debate vaccine, not vaccine. I'm just sharing the stats. That's pretty eye-opening, and that's why your medical personnel are getting so upset. You can still get sick with the vaccine. You just have to be smart and be safe. My sister is adamant about that. With our daughter going back to college this week, we know that we will probably get sick again. My husband will probably go back in the office. We will probably get sick again. They are dropping like flies at his office. It is horrible. Thank God these are young people that seem to have no comorbidities. So we just be in prayer for them. So how does this affect you, and how does this affect your planning? It affects your planning. You know, when you plan to go do things and people are so sick, it affects your planning. So be smart, be safe, know that you're loved, know that there are so many wonderful things that you can do in your life right now. And, you know, just really think through what's going on and what can you do to make it easier for. And that's what my goal is right now is, you know, all this medical personnel, guys, be in prayer for them, be encouraging them, all of that. And just know that God is in control. We just have to trust him and know that he already knows the end of this. I was sharing earlier that dealing with, goodness, I think we're getting another thunderstorm. Wow, we've had the craziest weather, but since we've been back, we're so happy to have rain. We're thrilled because then we don't have to water and we're so tired right now. But anyway, so just pray through what you're supposed to do, please. Just be safe. Wash your hands, wear your mask, and if you're an anti-masker, don't be mad at me. Your mask is for the next person, and it's to show your respect and love for the next person. We literally walked in for the first time thinking, hey, we're going to get something to eat out, and we walked in, and all but one of like 14 people weren't wearing a mask. And my husband said, that's it, we're out. My sister had said, you know, if you're going to go through a drive-thru, make sure they're wearing a mask. She was 100% on. And yeah, so anyways, just be aware that what you do counts. It really does. And number one, I want you to be safe because I love you guys and I pray for you guys and I want the best for you guys. And number two, I just want to thank you guys for being here and listening to me ramble on. And I'm not medical. I don't know anything specific, but what I've been told. I look more at all the statistics and that type of information. I know that we, 8 months later, we'll go back in for a third vaccine or a second vaccine. We only had one because we did Johnson & Johnson. I'm very concerned for my sister. She was one of the first ones to get her vaccine and she's down on the list to get the backup vaccine and she needs it now. You know, she needs it right now. So I get that they're going with the at-risk people, but our medical personnel are at risk, right? I mean, that doesn't take much to figure that out. So just be in prayer for her safety, for everybody, the doctors, the nurses' safety. They are really in it. So, all right, friends, be safe. Be safe. Know that you are loved. You are so appreciated. And there is someone somewhere in your life that needs you. So they need you to take care of yourself. And as we go on a camping trip and as we get our camper put together, I'll have pictures on Instagram and I'll be glad to share. Again, it's a 38-foot Newmar, N-E-W-M-A-R, and it's from 2003. So we bought it used. It only had one owner and they had it custom built. So really fun, really, really fun. And it was just a husband and a wife. So yeah, she never even cooked on the stove. Not one time. Not one time, my friends. She never cooked on the stove. So it's brand spanking new. So, and I'll share with you the things that I've added and if it worked well or not. I'll share with you what we're learning right now in camping because there's a lot to learn. Going from a travel trailer and a truck to a camper, we're going to buy a dolly and pull my car. We ended up buying my car, if I hadn't shared that yet. We did that the week before we went on trips. It's just been crazy because, you know, nothing's here locally. We live in a small town and we drive anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to get anything done. So, anyways, and it's funny, my cousin's moving to the town where we bought the camper. I think she's already moved and I didn't even know that town existed. I knew it was there. We drove by it all the time, but I didn't even know all that was in that town. It's a gorgeous town. I can't wait. I'm going to contact her this weekend. So, and I'm sure as soon as she finds out we have a camper, because they have a camper. They downsized since my aunt died, and they got a camper, and they, the reason they moved there is to be closer to their family, and they got a much smaller home. They've had huge homes with pools and whatnot. They got a townhouse, and they're just using it as a home base while they camp everywhere because they've gotten into camping during COVID. So she's already said, I'm going to come camping, you know, in your town, and I'm going to come visit you. And and I love my cousin. You know, I really love my cousin. So, and her husband he's a doll. So I can't wait. I can't wait. And we are probably, as soon as she hears we have a camper, I bet we're going to end up camping with them, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And camping has changed so much since we last camped. We stopped camping when my parents were sick. And that was really hard on us because we went camping a lot. We camped all over the U.S. So it'll be fun to see what we can do now. So, and like I said, we're going to get a dolly, pull my car, do all that good stuff. So we'll be able to go and do. All right, well, go and do in light of what's the healthiest thing for us. You know, is it a place we can go and do it? You know, is it okay health-wise? Yeah. So, all right, friends, I hope that catches you up on what's been going on. So sorry about the other camera not working. I thought I was doing a great thing. And, yeah, no, now I know why this camera got benched. So, as I told my daughter. So, okay, friends, I'm going to let you go. I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I will be back with a special announcement this week. We have hit our numbers, so I am super excited. The first week in September, we will draw the names of all subscribers that were here when we hit the 1,400 mark. And yes, and I'm super excited. I have 2 giveaways. And because everything is packed and moving, The giveaways have changed, but you didn't know what the giveaways were, so I think you're going to like these better anyways. And they'll be much easier for me to send them to you. Okay, friends, be safe. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Part 2, Part 1, please watch both. If you don't watch them, at least let them play so it'll help the channel. I could really use the help financially right now. I don't make enough to cover my bills for the channel, so if you can do that, I would greatly appreciate it. And lastly, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and leave me any comments on any good camping locations. If you guys know of any great campgrounds. We know the ones that we knew before, and there's one specifically in Florida I want to go to. It was gorgeous. So, all right, friends. Again, pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. Be safe. Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.